G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And it's a day of defeat. The final score, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Nottingham Forest 2. I enjoyed the game though. I thought we played really well. Couple of maybe softish goals let us down, which has happened a few times this year. We're always climbing a bit uphill when that sort of thing happens. But I didn't see any lack of effort out there. I didn't see any lack of heart or whatever. Some of our passing was just a little bit off, and I think Nottingham Forest they read the game pretty well. Now you could see they're a good team, good compact unit. I think they on balance they defended well in those moments. I think they kind of deserve to win. I know Ange said in the press conference afterwards that, we played better and we deserve to win. Well, if you compare the goals we let in to a couple of, there was that off the line block by one of the Forest players. I think it was for a Richie header. Ball was like half over the line, but not fully over the line. And then another great save, was it earlier or later, that stopped us winning the game. But overall, I think our football was good. I'd agree with Ange on that one. It was good. It has happened a lot of times this year where we've just, those moments that can turn a game. We haven't done too well on them. But we've also done some well at the other end as well. So for me, it's not all bad. I know Ange was a bit angry about the whole thing, or pissed off, but he should be. He should be the most annoyed person on the planet. He's the gaffer, and the players would be too. But I think there was still a lot to be happy about. It was a good, more of like an old-fashioned kind of 80s or 80s game of football for me. It was very physical. Both sides were very physical, but there was nothing over the line. Like I think in previous games, Nottingham Forest have been a bit over the line, but not tonight. It was firm but fair, and we gave it back as much as we took it. So there was no lack of physicality in our play at all. Some of the link-up play for us didn't quite come off between Tell and Spence. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. But I tell you what, one player I loved when he came on was Berryville. He was only on like 10 minutes, and straight away he's pinging balls all over the place, man. That guy is a great player, man. I hope we can keep hold of him in years to come, because we ain't seen the best of him yet. I thought our tempo was good. It's just that Nottingham Forest parked the bus, which doesn't always work, and it worked this time. And they defended very well. They defended. It was a bit like how we played against Frankfurt in the last sort of 10-15 minutes of that game. Nottingham Forest stayed pretty firm and solid. But it wasn't a bad performance by Spurs. That's why I'm not, and it's the same with a lot of games that we've lost this year, which has been too many. But it's not like we've had our arse kicked or anything like that. It's just those little moments that we're not taking advantage of. Jeez, I'm parked in a posh area and I'm just watching a poodle doing a crap. Can you believe it? She gonna pick it up? Yeah, she is gonna pick it up. Fuck you, now it's disgusting. Oh dear, oh dear. It's posh poo though. It's posh poo. I'm in an upper class area of Sydney here. They're probably thinking, who's this weirdo sat here in his Toyota Camry, when all I can see around are Teslas and Mercedes. So it wasn't a bad performance for me. Now, I'm sure people that went a bit quiet after the Frankfurt win are going to be emboldened again and make it all sound far worse than it actually was. I don't see. And Ange says this, and this is something I say about games as well. Like, if people thought we played bad in that game, I think they got the wrong channel on, watching the wrong match. They really did. Like Bentancur was great. Van der Ven was good, came off at half time. A planned substitution to get Danso on. Danso was having a couple of shots, man. Sarr was having a couple of shots. He wanted to get the ball in the back of the net. It didn't happen though. But it was good to see Danso on getting some minutes. I think he's a good defender. He fits right in. He's a good good guy to have in the sky. And also, I've got to say hello to Ben Davies, man. I mean, people talk about players who has Ange improved. Ben Davies, man, he was playing like Pele in parts of it. He was great. Richie looked good. Tell Odebear when he came on, there wasn't too much of a guff. Well, Forest's first goal, it did take a little bit of a deflection going in, and just prior to that, Vicario had pulled off a better save. So I hope people aren't putting question marks over Vicario too much. He's saved a hell of a lot more than he saved a lot more games than he's cost us. I don't know if he really cost us that game because, like I say, Nottingham Forest put their bodies on the line when it counted. They really did. But now the poo's gone, I can get back to all the voices. It's quite appropriate that all these voices from the Spurs sphere that have been a bit quiet. They're going to have their day. Wasn't an international break, but it is a 10-day break, so it's not a good time to lose a game because it's all going to be bollocks out there again. All people talking crap, doom and gloom, misery, angry. I don't know why you keep on watching football if it does that to you. I really don't get it. I've already seen a couple of comments on my stream that I did yesterday, which I called Spurs Will Smash Forest, saying, you got it wrong. I don't think they understand what I'm doing. They don't understand support. They don't understand what I'm doing. And for all those people out there, we're going to smash Liverpool at Anfield in 10 days' time. How do you like those apples, eh? I suspect a lot of people out there will want us to lose that game because it more or less hands the Premier League title to Liverpool. So they'll want that because, you know, they care more about Arsenal not getting anything than us. That's when you think than us winning a game of football. But just on Nottingham Forest as a whole, and I know, well, it's not pie in the sky stuff. I think Forest are a very good team, and I think they deserve to win because they did enough in those moments. Even though I think a lot of the time we played better football, I think as a team they were just a little bit better than us at certain aspects of the game. But how much will they progress? I see still a lot of potential in our team, and like I say, we've lost a lot of games by just one goal, a silly little lapse. If we can eradicate that, I think the sky's the limit for us. So even though I think Forest were a really good team today, are they going to win anything? Are they really going to win anything playing like that? And that's what I'm interested in. What team? What do you have to do to win something? And I think Spurs have got it in them to win something. I mean, we've got the Europa League this year. Who knows what's going to happen in the transfer window? But I think just sharp-nosed, frustrating things up, I think we'll win more. I think we're going to win more. I think our style of football is more conducive to winning shit than holding onto your arse and hoping for the best. Because, you know, Forest when they went 2-0 up and they started doing that, and we got ourselves back in the game with that Richarlison goal, but we were having a good go. And if you get another goal, then you've got to get the motors running up again. And a half of football, 45 minutes of football, is way too long to sit back. Way too long to sit back. And I don't reckon you're going to win trophies like that. I might be wrong. I am a one-eyed Spurs fan, and hopefully we'll pick ourselves up. And we've got 10 days of, I don't know, Scrabble, Sabutio, darts, I don't know what they do, rolling around on big sponge balls before we go to Liverpool. That's a tough game, but I reckon we'll do it. We're going to do it. Come at me, say I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. Oh, you were wrong. You don't understand it. You don't get football. You live too much on the internet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, there we go. There's your match update. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Come on, you Spurs.